round 2 of using GamePlay eye block as my base, and this time we're going to do FireStone because a lot of people have messaged me asking to see FireStone, so let's do it together. To my tube here, I do have Depuff and Prime on and a little bit of Salmon, but man, this glides on so well. So well. And I had no transfers, no budging, no movement when I used it on the last Makeup Tip Tuesday. So let's go in and build up our base, make sure that both of these are matched. Remember, we're always working from the lid up, starting in the center. So when I go back to add more, I'm starting in that center so I can blend it in and blend it out. Now, one little tip is I did try with the blur on Angela, who will be another new amazing Miss Microhero Examiner, yesterday, and it did go gray. So when I did set it with a lot of blur, it did have a gray effect. Interesting, because it did not do that for my liner. So remember, when you're doing a smoky eye, you want to make sure that that color comes up over the hood. So when you look straight, I'm not like this, right? We all do that when we're in the mirror. But you relax and you can see that shading up over that hood, taking your small crease brush and blending it so it blends off right below the brow bone. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go in with FireStone and we're gonna watch the magic happen. Oh my God, oh my God. So I'm really like pressing, I'm using the same brush. Actually, I just wiped off the GamePlay off of the brush and went right into FireStone. So I'm gonna go back and forth because I don't want it to be white, I want it to be pink. That's so fun. Okay, let's do the same to the other side. Okay. Really packing it in. Because it's a little bit lighter than the Moonstone, I'm going to do a little bit of a build up on my outer corner to create a little bit more depth with, I'm going to go in with Romance. Let's give Romance a try here. Okay, before I jazz it up with some Romance, I am going to complete the bottom with just a little bit of pigment on the tip of the brush, lightly buffing and pressing down. So less is more when you're doing the bottom. You don't want a lot of pigment on there. I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of tight lining, just a little bit of buff that, and then we'll set it with FireStone. Okay, change my mind. I'm not gonna set the bottom with FireStone. I'm gonna leave it as is because I really like the smokiness it's giving. Now, instead of Romance, I'm actually gonna go in with Raven, using that same brush, and I'm just going to create some depth, patting motions to that outside edge of my eye, just to bring that back. Tap, 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 not going past my iris, and really concentrating it to the outside corner, and light feathers to buff the edge. Then we're going to go in and use this as a liner, which it did not move on me at all yesterday. So impressed. So loading it up and applying with the side of the brush, nice and thin, into the inner corner. So we'll get some liner, mascara, and some lashes on, and the look will be complete. Okay, so I did do something a little bit more creative in terms of liner, and I'm gonna set it with Raven instead of going in with the blur around the edges to make sure that it doesn't transfer or move on me, like so. So just pressing it, picking it up with that same brush, and more stamping it into the product compared to dragging. Let's add some mascara, and I'm gonna put a lash on and then come back for the final look. there we have it. That is the finished look using our GamePlay eye black as my eyeshadow base, as my liner, setting with FireStone, a little bit of Raven, and then setting the liner with FireStone, sorry, as Raven as well. So make sure you add a GamePlay to your makeup kit as well, because oh my gosh, it is an amazing staple. So fun. So we're super excited. The launch is officially passed and GamePlay is now live here for everyone to make the switch. So get yours at a location near you or of course online.